On the patience, just to drive me crazy. Got this hanging, then me back out. Say that ain't it, tell me that you pop out. Hey, baby. To a new thing, bring the cell phone number when you tell me that it's nothing. When it's something, don't deny it, baby, I know. I'm lying and I'm lying. You keep telling me that you just want to stay. Right now I know it feels so amazing. I'm asking all these questions. The fuck you got up, you slid on it. I don't trust a soul out here. So you tell me, girl, what the fuck you wanna say? You will be right. Can't tell if it's okay to know your ideas. My walls ain't coming down, no time too soon. I hope you know it's all because I've been doing. Hey, Nick. That is an exclusive from our own Chrissy. Check out Chrissy. She got some good music. We got to support our sister Chrissy. And baby, the visuals was beautiful. She got more music, but we're going to support her. So that is from our own Chrissy Wayward. Now we're going to get to the show. Hey, Miss Leo. It was lit, right? It was nice. It was hot. I loved it. The beat was nice. I was flowing with the beat. It put you in a little place. Yes, that was Dancing Calling. That's from my girl. So it was about the music. Now you better be nice. Now we're going to get to the show. I like the visuals, We're going to get to the show. Because they think that, when we get a certain age, we going to be lonely. I get so lonely. I get so lonely. I'm just so lonely. I need somebody to come out.
A couple of weeks, things have been a little intense around here. And I will tell you why. Because this whole notion of leftover cake and leftovers and blah, blah, blah has women straight up bugging. And you know what? You would think that I did something. I didn't do nothing except tell you what men already think. Don't get mad at me because you didn't know. I don't think that, hold on. I don't think that women are attracted to looks and money, but confidence. I've seen ugly dudes take on women. Thanks, Patsy. That may be for you. The thing is, it don't matter what you take home. It matters what you keep.
They keep them too. They keep them.
And you can't keep these men. Women can't, dudes with just confidence. Confidence don't pay the motherfucking mortgage. Okay? So, again, late great Patrice O'Neal, you don't go to a fish and ask it how to catch fish. You got to go to a fisherman. We fish.
Oh, okay.
Confidence
go on
and
and
broke
fish.
ain't a good look. What you confident in? Oh Lord have mercy, Jesus. I'm glad that wasn't on screen. That was not good. All right. So, anywho, the subject of the day is modern women are a party of one. That's what we're talking about. Modern women are a party of one. Before we get started, the candle of the evening is from Diptyque, and it is called Coriander. Coriander is the fragrance, the candle of the evening, and the fragrance is probably one of the best fragrances in the freaking world.
Hey, Jackie.
This one right here is a show no
Missed
panty dropper,
you.
get the draws kind of. The harmonious, hypnotizing fire will cause any woman in a 50-mile radius to begin immediately ovulating. Yes, this they should call this ovulation bomb. You walk by a woman wearing this, and she's probably going to spontaneously get like 6 months pregnant. Yeah. So use it at your own discretion
Oh
because
God.
your ass
No,
gonna
he
be in
didn't.
child support court. You gonna be baby daddy number uh, 9, I guess.
Missed you, Jackie.
Mm. Harmonizing, hypnotizing fire from the harmonist. All right, ladies. Why is it that I say that modern women are a party of one? Well, I'm glad you asked.
Mm-hmm.
Several things led me to this topic. And one of the biggest things that led me to this topic was the notion that modern women are just holding out.
Hey, sugar.
Holding out for what?
What's up, baby?
Holding out for what? Holding out for something better or a party of one. Holding out for this and holding out for that. Who the heck are you ladies holding out for? When you ask women today who are every bit of, danger zone.
Danger zone.
27 to 35, when a woman needs to focus like a laser on the outcome she wants as far as relationships. But when you ask women who are in their mid to late 30s, even in their early 40s, who are boss chicks, bad chicks, got my money together, I got my master's.
I'm a PhD.
Got my master's, but can you cook?
I don't need a cookbook.
They
That's
got
right.
their PhD and
That's
everything
right.
else. They don't have a cookbook, but they damn sure do have a. All right.
You damn
What
skippy.
is the one thing you tend to hear? Some sort of, well, I'm doing what I'm doing right now, and I'm in a waiting position. I'm waiting for,
Yep.
God to send that man to me. I'm holding out. So I'm going to go num num uranga toya maka boga la macarena till that man comes along. Why are so many modern women holding out? What are you holding out for? Whatever it is, ladies, it ain't working. And the net result of it is you become a party of one. Modern woman, party of one. Your table's ready. What do you mean a party of one? A party of one. They become a party of one. Because as your friends who actually decided, you know what, I'm going to be a teacher or an accountant or whatever, I'm not going to make enough money to pay for my life, my property, my retirement, and everything else. I'm not going to be able to fund my retirement. So I'm going to partner with somebody else, and we're just going to try to make this thing work. Now, you got so many women who, just because they went to college, figure out it raises their value, especially this group.
I'm a PhD.
I had my ladies focus group the other day, and the themes continue to kind of play out. Interesting conversation, interesting questions. But one thing over and over, I'm not going to settle. I became this woman over here, therefore I deserve this man over here. Well, ladies, like I tell every one of you, men don't care about what you have. We care about who you are. And your man.
Well, see, that's a bunch of bullcrap. Hey, no one, that's a bunch of bullcrap because men do care what you have, and they also care. Some care who you are, and some don't. But a lot of men, they take pride They take pride. It's more men that take pride in saying, hey, my wife is a this or my wife is a that, than my wife stay home with the kids. I have a housewife. Even though there's nothing wrong with being a housewife, if you choose to. If you choose to. And a party of one, it's nothing wrong with that. If you choose that. Whatever you choose for your life, guess what? It's okay. It is okay. I was looking at, I gotta go and I gotta show that. But they was talking about that females with all this feminist channels, and I'm like, stop. Stop it. Stop it. See, that's why y'all get cheated on. That's why y'all get cheated on. That's why y'all sit home at night while y'all thinking we at a table of one because we didn't choose a man. That's why y'all at a table of one with a man. I'd rather not have a man and have a table of one rather than to have a man or a husband and have a table of one. You know how many women are married and have plenty of nights they sit up there and eat alone. They man is out there either working late or out there doing them. So we both still sitting alone. What? What? And then all these feminine chicks. If you look at all the men with that got that real money, not his version of high value man. I'm talking about that man with the monies. All they women have some masculinity to them. A lot of them. A lot of them do not have no damn doorknobs. They don't have no doorknobs. But you saying table of one, like a lot of women who have men and married is not sitting alone. They sitting alone too, very upset. At least we not upset because we ain't got no man. They sit home upset, like, where my man? I'm tired of eating alone. He working late again. So he say. So he say. Let's go.
Masters, your PhD, your property, your car, whatever, is not not what men choose on. But see, here's the problem. Women will continue to talk to each other, hype their head up, blow their head up, let women say, well, girl, you shouldn't wait. You should do this. You should do that. The guy you're with right now, he's a good guy, but you know what? You don't settle for him. What happened to that lawyer you were dating 3 years ago? What happened? You used to could date guys on this level. Why are you gonna get with this guy who's give him a title, third shift at the plant? Why are you gonna get with this guy who's a firefighter when back in college you was pulling this and that? Women judge from the highest man they were ever able to deal with. And deal with means simply this: he showed her some attention, possibly gave her some sex, and she thought that automatically adjusted her level. That's why I'm starting to see hellified basic chicks, hellified basic from the way they look, talking about, I'm not going to settle for a broke man. I want a rich man. I want this lifestyle. And I'm like, you do realize you can set whatever price you want to in the market. That's your choice. But you do realize the market, like YouTube, like Instagram, the market is like YouTube and Instagram. Anybody can get a YouTube channel. Anybody can create an Instagram channel. Anybody can go to YouTube, create a channel, and post content. But that's because you have a YouTube channel don't mean somebody's going to watch it. Don't mean you're going to get a following. Everybody who's watching right now has a YouTube channel or Instagram channel, but every one of you ain't making money on this stuff and they're in a business or whatever. Why? But this is the market. So women think because they can create a YouTube channel or an Instagram channel, because they can be in the market, they can determine they can have success in the market. The market lets anybody in, but the market gets to decide what success is. So all these women talking about they're going to hold out this and that, they cannot produce the outcome they say they want, and they don't want to settle for lower, so they're just going to hold out and wait. Party of one. Sad chick, party of one. Ebony the attorney, party of one. Marsha the marketer, party of one. Nancy the nurse, party of one. Or the PhD or the doctor. Hey, Rita the realtor, party of one. Christine the creative, party of one. Erica the entrepreneur, party of one.
Now you say he's right about that. Anyone can just get up and say whatever. Cough, Kevin, cough. Well, you know what? Again, it's still a choice. If you want a man, if you notice, he only named women who have really good jobs. Why are y'all so scared of women who work? Because we wouldn't be where we at today if we didn't have women who worked. You got some men, they got out of jail, they had good female lawyers. Some men go to the hospital. Do you care if it's a man or woman? I've never seen nobody go into the emergency room in a lot of pain and they say, you know what? She's a female. I will wait for a male doctor, please. Or you have a surgeon and that surgeon is the best surgeon ever. But no, I don't want the best surgeon ever because that's a female. She should be home with her kids. She has no value. She don't use no logic. I am the man. I will wait. I don't care if I cross over to the next life. I don't care. I'm waiting for a man. Like nobody does that. That shows you how unreal these men are. They're very delusional. They think we're delusional, but we're not delusional. Y'all are really delusional. That's the way they speak upon black women. Guess what? They said the same thing about you too, black man. They didn't think the black man can do nothing neither. They didn't think y'all was smart neither. They didn't think y'all had a brain neither. They didn't even think that you were 100% man. How did you say, oh, table of one? You better be nice to Nancy. Hello? Well, not you, but y'all better be nice to Nurse Nancy. Y'all better be, that's delusional. Everything that is in this world is only men and female. That's it. That's it. It's only male and female. You need both to progress in this world. You need both. Everything y'all talking about, oh, well, it has to be, it's like a pecking order. What's the pecking order? Oh, you got to be feminine. I ain't never seen nobody yet. A female go to the doctor. Oh, you should be feminine. I think that's masculine of you to be my lawyer, even though you're the best lawyer ever. But that's masculine. I need a man. Or I'll wait for a feminine lawyer. People is crazy, but we'll carry on. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. Mm-hmm.
Party of one. And one thing you're going to recognize is all these party of one women share one thing in common. They share one thing in common for sure. One you've heard of the seven deadly sins? I'm going to start talking about the seven deadly sins for the seven deadly curses for modern women. And one of them is a lack of humility. A lack of humility. Most modern women are too impressed with themselves. That's why you could have a chick who's every bit of five on a good day talk about, I'm a 10 because I got confidence. I'm a 10 because of this. I'm a 10 because of that. And then you turn around and ask, is there any room for improvement? Is there any room? Are you perfect? No. All right. Well, how can you be a five, have five outcomes? You ain't never had nobody pay your rent, much less nobody ain't bought you a tank of gas in your life, much less pay your rent. And you talk about I'm holding out because I'm a 10 and such and so forth. Okay, how that gonna happen? Because today women are too impressed with themselves. Y'all all think y'all special.
We
You
are.
all think y'all think you're special. You think you're the sugar honey iced tea, and you tend to hear these terms. Women because they can pay because they can do adult things. I pay my rent, I pay my car note, I pay my food, I buy my shoes. Congratulations, you're a functioning damn adult.
Mm-hmm. But
But
y'all don't
women
want
want
that.
credit for that like it's big, like it's something.
No, y'all men want credit even for just being a good dad. Y'all want credit for it. Y'all no, we an adult. But see, you can't change up. You just got finished saying, so I guess you said, well, good, you're an adult. You want credit for it. But you just got finished saying with your other breath that table for one for the nurses, the doctors, the lawyers, the judges, and everything else. Table for one. So isn't that being an adult? That's being an adult, and that's the job that they chose to pay their bills. But you want somebody to sit up there and let you sit up there and let people sit up there and try to tell them what they should label themselves. No, they have every right to label themselves whatever they want to. Doesn't matter if you feel that that person is right, doesn't matter if you feel that that person is wrong. It's up to how you feel, the individual. When you look in that mirror and you want to say I'm a 10, you got every right to say I'm a 10. Nobody can't take that away from you. Even for a man, if you're a man or a woman. And confidence is a big thing. Confidence sells a lot. Confidence is what gets you in a lot of doors. Being masculine and feminine doesn't really get you into being confident. When you walk in a room and you confident, baby, it gets you in the doors. Make people look at you. Hello, love. How are you? So, like I said, you have the right to sit up there. Don't forget, guys, when you're coming in, please be nice and hit the like. Please be nice and hit the like. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button.
So because they're a functioning adult, they want credit for that because they went to school.
I'm a PhD.
Nobody cares about your PhD.
She
And
do.
I hear this bullshit about women are outpacing men in college, and they go, especially black women. Yeah, let them say whatever they want to. Ask them what their net worth is. Most have a negative net worth because they got their masters, their PhD. They're making the woman they're making $100,000. Yeah, but how much student loan debt in? How much is your household debt? What's your consumer debt? Negative net worth means your social the things you want credit for ain't working.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. So, are you trying to say that? So, you trying to say that the men that was sitting right next to them in the classroom, they don't have student debt? They not in debt? The men that was sitting right next to them who didn't get the scholarship, So in that case, then none of us should date lawyers and doctors, and we shouldn't date neither shouldn't date the males or the females because they are in debt. They are in debt, right? So I guess the men are in debt too. There's no way just the woman could be in debt, and then the men who sit right next to them are not in debt. So how did the men find a way not to be in debt, but the women are in debt? That's an oxymoron right there. It just makes absolutely no sense. Me and you sitting right next to each other. We both became lawyers, but I'm in debt, but the guy who sat right next is not in debt. So who are the men that you're talking about that's not in debt? Like, what do they do? Who are these special men that you're talking about that they are not in debt and they 6 and 7 figures? They 6 and 7 figures, the guys that you're talking about. Hey, Miss Apples, where these men at that don't have no debt? How did they get to where they got to? We like to know that. Was they born with money? That could be. They was born with money, but they wasn't born with money. They had to work their way to get to where they had to go to. Who are these people? Where are these men that don't have debt?
And why is this so important? Because today, women have far too many women are too impressed with themselves. Other than that, why do you think a woman who is an average looking, below average physicality,
Hey, Jess.
below average weight, can sit around talking about they're going to hold out? Or wait, what are you waiting for? The answer is what many are waiting for is a sucker. They're waiting for somebody to go ahead and say, you know what? Even though you got 200,000 miles on you and had a couple of wrecks, I'm going to go ahead and pay brand new prices for it. Here's some of the attributes of a overly impressed party of one. They say things like, not all women are like that. They say things like, well, I don't know about that. I can't speak for that, but I know for me and mine. Yet, you're single as French toast. No generalization is valid because everyone is special. Because you haven't spoken to everyone on a particular subject, you can't speak about it. Because until you talk to everyone and get everyone's opinion, it's not valid. They want the maximum amount of options with the minimum amount of restrictions. Invariably, they are hyper individualistic, which turns into this deification, almost this queen energy, to where they want a man to come
Why did
along
someone just
and to
last week
exalt
comment
them.
that I had a response?
And how does this show up? And I'm going over to Instagram. It shows up in women holding on, holding out, wanting a man to come into their life to partner with them to maintain, at least maintain, but they really want a man to come in and elevate their lifestyle. So the question becomes, all right, then what kind of woman can ask for these things? Is the average woman, the woman that's in the 50%, is that something the average woman can ask for? Well, here's how women are answered. Well, she can ask for it. See, women are doing this bifurcation thing today, guys, and I want you to pay attention. They're playing semantics. Well, she could ask for it. Yeah, you can ask your mama for a cookie before dinner, but that don't mean you get it, right? I want you to understand how how so many women, they'll play these games. They'll start talking about And when they can't, they get in the corner, they start making up scenarios. Well, what if this probability happens? And at the end of the day, ladies, it doesn't serve you or anybody, it doesn't serve women well because you're becoming a party of one. Open Instagram in just a second because here's the reality. Many women are jealous of men, jealous of men's ability
Huh?
to maintain, to be in the market and actually get women.
What?
If a man can, as long as a man is productive and competitive, he can pull a woman in the marketplace regardless of age.
Hold up. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Did he? Did, did he say we jealous? That's- he said we jealous of men. Baby, you got girls on them little road rats can pull a man. That's who they cheating with. And he's spending his money on her at any age. Females is pulling men too. The same tricks, the old, not everybody, but the same tricks the men have to use to get them younger girls, the older women could use the same tricks to get men too. Because if you are an older man and you want these younger girls, you better come out you're coming out of your pocket. Them young girls ain't cheap. Them young girls not cheap, babe. They may not be fully developed because they still have to grow. They may be young minded, but they're not stupid. They're not stupid because listen, Drake was yep. I read that. I'm gonna probably do that probably tomorrow, Jess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the men it's older women gotta pay. Older women gotta pay too. But I was jealous. Everybody getting some. Everybody's getting some. Then I saw the video. Ain't nobody checking for a 50-year-old man unless hold up. Them 50-year-old men be looking good though. Hold up. I'm checking for yeah, 50. Some men they age fine as wine. I ain't gonna lie. Some men age fine as wine. Or the men have to look or act young. What he said is yeah, it sounds off because in all reality, baby, yeah, baby, that 50-year-old men some age fine as wine. You see them older men with the beards and stuff. I forgot the name of them. But they walk in a group, baby. Them older men. I'm like, God, grandpa, you looking good, grandpa. Well, he ain't grandpa, but he's somebody grandpa. But these they looking good. And these older women too are looking good. 50 is not the 50 no more. You can't even be like, oh man, you 40 and old, you 50 and old. No, baby, y'all mad because women in the 20s not checking for a 50-year-old. Well, yeah, you could say that. I agree. Yes, but they also have to have decent. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm. Yeah, definitely, Jess. Definitely, yes. They got to have a decent income. I said they got to pay for it. They got to pay, baby. They got to pay, baby. You got to pay. You got to pay. You want that young girl to straddle you? You got to pay, baby. Young girl ain't gonna sit around, and then she gonna do. You better keep them blue pills ready too. You better keep them blue pills ready. Keep them blue pills on deck. On deck. But I want to get into that though, with the feminism and being feminine and mass. See, I don't really think people truly understand like feminine and a female being feminine because they think that wearing certain clothes make you feminine. They think that that's going to be another show, but they think that what you wear and because your hair is done, they think that is what makes you feminine. No, feminine comes from within. First of all, I'm born a female. I'm feminine. I'm feminine already. I'm feminine already. No, it's not. Well, you could say energy. I can agree with that. I agree with the energy. But a lot of people think it's the clothes. But yeah, it's the energy. You can wear anything that you want. But still, before people feel your energy, they're looking at you, right? They're looking at you. So they assume if you look nice and hey, how you doing? Before they know that that's not feminine energy, you will assume that's being feminine because people see you before they feel you. They see you first. Just like if you see a female and she got the BBL and all of this, you will assume she's a thought, or you will assume. See, everything is off assumption. Because that's why a lot of females, you wonder, damn, she don't look better than me. How she keep getting men? Or how she got that man, that good man. I look way better than her because the man got a chance to know her. And then he picked up on the feminine energy. So a lot of men get bamboozled thinking that, oh, she smelled good. She got, and then next thing you know, you got the freaking, you got a Chucky doll there. You got the exorcist there. The chick head, you thinking she all feminine and beautiful, and then her head turned all the way around. If you remember the movie The Exorcist, I don't know if y'all remember. Yeah, they was bringing home the doll and really got a damn Chucky. But like I said, so a lot of people get confused. That's why you got to really take time to know people. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, the shoes, they all got the Birkin bag. And I'm sitting around, and they sitting around there trying to figure out, well, dad, well, how Big Mama get a man? And how this one got a man? Because it's not about clothes and stuff. And it's not about if you can cook. At the end of the day, it's can you love? Can you love? But when you take that out the equation and just tell us what women's supposed to be doing, it's like you want a robot. You want a robot that looks good. But when shit really hit the fan, would you stop? What is it, the cat or the dog? I don't know which one bothering me. But we're going to listen to a little bit more. But we're going to get into the feminine. And then we're going to get into what they call feminism. Because my thing is it a good thing or a bad thing? Why are people so, it seems like the men don't want love, want just submission. Exactly. So that's why they keep throwing up this feminine stuff. Because, see, they equate being feminine to submission. And then sometimes they get a big surprise. They kind of, oh, she look good. Listen, ain't nobody gonna get everything on the list. It ain't gonna happen. Everything on your list you're not gonna get. It's not gonna happen. They want to build a woman what this is not. Exactly. Everybody talk about, then these women kill me. And some of these women, I like them, but they promote to me the wrong message. Because at the end of the day, like I did a show before but I'm gonna do another one. Why? Because then they women are so quick to say I'm not feminist, and then they're quick to throw it in our face. But the thing is, why y'all so if y'all men are masculine and y'all remember you guys are the one who wrote the laws. We didn't write the laws. That's why the men talk about women all day and they talk about well, baby mama, and they don't want to let us see us kids. And they tell you all these horror stories, and I'll be like, yo, my son could never tell me any of them horror freaking stories. Unless you can show me a piece of paper that states that you're not allowed to see your kid. I'm not trying to hear, well, the mother, well, my baby mama won't let me see my kids. No, you have the same 50% as the women do. You just chooses not to use your 50%. So if she's stopping you from seeing your kid, then why you ain't go to court and get 50% of your child? It's 50% of that child belongs to you. I don't even want to hear that. And then the feminist this, and then the feminist that. Then they mad because a female, we talk about from black people, the first millionaire was a black female, not a black male, a black female. The second millionaire was not a black male, but a black female. And you know what I'm saying? Which in turn, people got jobs and stuff, you know. Well, let's go. Cause we looked that up too. We looked all that up.
Productive, competitive, successful men. Shout out to Theo Wolf. You can hold out for a dog or PhD, ladies. Yet a normal, humble man will make a loving family. Yet a normal, loving man will make a family with you. Here's the thing, Theo. I actually referred somebody to you the other day to the things you're teaching. But here's the thing. He mentioned humble. Gentlemen, you're looking for a woman who brings peace and she has humility. There are plenty of attractive women who have humility, but they're not overly impressed with themselves. If you're dealing with a woman who's overly impressed with herself, don't waste your time. That's an uphill battle. And women who talk like this, well, why can a man exercise options and you can't? Well, we're not equals. We're different in the sense that, but you don't hear men talking about, well, women get their stuff up front, blah, blah, blah. Ladies, many of you are going to have to come to grips with the fact that you've been marketed to, you've been lied to, the women before you have lied to you, media has lied to you. You cannot have it all. Life is about choices and trade-offs. And as a woman, the most accurate predictor of what you're going to be able to get, acquire, and maintain in the sex.
Where you at, Jess? Jessica. Yeah, we got to get these likes up. But I wanted to, where Jessica? Where you at, Jess? I wanted to do a little peek at her video so y'all can see how Jessica get down. How she get down, but I need her here. I need her here. All right, I'm going to do a little peek at your video. I can't, I don't know why I don't get her. Now we're going to do you now, Jess. And if you want to come up for a little bit, you are more than welcome. But I'm ready. She did a very good video. I seen it the other day. I like that. Me and Jessica go back a little while now. If she want to come in, but we're gonna do her video. I gotta be catching her replays because I never get your what you call it, Jess. I never get the whatever you call it when you on. I would like to catch you live, but I don't get the notification. I don't get the notification. but I still support my sister and I catch the live. Now, her video is Jewish man defends black woman. She's doing a reaction to the comments. This is my girl Jessica. Woo, woo. Let's go.
Really see it and we can hear what the guy said. In terms of the full video, you can watch that.
Come on. I put the link there.
See what in the world everyone's been talking about.
The link is there.
So yeah, let's get into this. If you haven't already, hit the like button, of course. Please do that. Let me just check. I gotta check my audio.
That's my feminine baby.
Let me check this audio.
Oh gosh.
Oh, these ads are playing. Okay, hey. Okay, cool. So my audio is good. You guys know
I put it there again.
I gotta start checking. I gotta check it. All right. So thank you, King of Kill. Audio's good. Edward is in here. Hey, Laura B. Hey, hey. Hey, KB.
Okay, we're gonna fast forward. We're gonna fast forward this a little bit.
Yes. Okay, so let's get into the TikTok
okay,
video.
She into
I'm gonna just share the video. This time, I'm gonna try to cut that music out, and we're just gonna watch it. So let me present my screen, and then we'll kind of get into these comments, and I'm gonna just react. So this is the video.
Plenty of you are going to say, hey, sit this one out. It's none of your business how black men talk to black women. You're right. I'm not tone policing this guy. But I am particularly disturbed by this video because black women, dark-skinned black women, are probably the most patient people on this planet because they themselves are the victims of more violence and vitriol than any other group ever. So yeah, to hear that they're being labeled as innately violent by a black man might be especially hurtful. Again, I know this isn't my business, and I'm not going to tone police this man, but I do wonder what his black mother thinks about this shit.
They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Oh, your volume went. Where your volume, girl?
She would end me. That'd be it. And look, plenty of you are going to say, hey, sit this one out.
Hey, y'all. Sorry. I'm trying to, catch it before the music starts. So let me try it again. I'm going to let it play because you'll be able to see what the guy is doing. He's being comedic. He also highlighted this. If you see the full video, I highlight what he said about white women, light-skinned women, brown-skinned women, and dark-skinned women in the other video. So he basically says some things about each. I think all the things he said about the black women in general were not good and disrespectful. The things he said about white women were lighter. So
exactly, love. Thank you, Miss Leo.
Jewish mothers
check out my girl Jess
disparaging Jewish women, or any women for that matter, online for clout. She would end me. That'd be it. And look, plenty of you are going to say, hey, sit this one out. It's none of your business how black men talk to black women. You're right. I'm not tone policing this guy. But I am particularly disturbed by this video because black women, dark-skinned black women in particular, are probably the most patient people on this planet because they themselves are the victims of more violence and vitriol than any other group ever. So yeah, to hear that they're being labeled as innately violent by a black man might be especially hurtful. But again, I know this isn't my business, and I'm not going to tone police this man, but I do wonder what his black mother thinks about this shit.
All right, so you hear what he said. In terms of the video, what did the video even say? What did the guy even say about black women? It's basically here, and then I'm going to get into the comments. So let me share this one. Man, let's see. So this is it. I'm not going to share the audio on this because of the music.
Oh yeah, copyright
So
strikes,
just to kind
girl.
of highlight what happened, it's just this challenge that people were doing. You know, the water challenge. When God made me, right, he put this, and so you could pick. When God made me, he put all this beauty, poured water. He gave me a little bit of patience, and then he gave me a ton of
Who you
energy.
telling?
I don't know, stuff like that. So he takes it upon himself to talk about every group of women. So I'm gonna highlight.
Just they get me for I have gotten strikes. I mean, literally 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. That sometimes you miss it yourself, and then when you see the copyright strike, you look at it and it's 4 seconds. I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad. But at least they give you the option to take it out, so that's good. But it's ridiculous. But let's go.
Like each of these, I'll just show them. There won't be music involved, but let me just play. I guess I could play some music to make it not super awkward. I'll play a little like elevator music, but let's see. I'll pick this. Okay.
What? I didn't see that one. Wait, how God made dark-skinned females? That is ridiculous. What? Well, damn. What is he doing? I don't. Daddy issues. Oh, I got to read that. He said daddy issues. Daddy? What? What? Good credit. Dance. A little seasoned food. A lot of love black men. He's stupid.
I don't know if it was still playing. Oh, it was still playing. I don't know. Did you all hear the music? I might just have to edit it. Anywho, he said a lot of disparaging comments to I think everyone except the white women who he calls white females. He said they can't really dance. He said they don't really season their food, and they said that they have good credit and they really love black men. And then for the black women, the highlights were brown skin. I think he called
he was
brown
playing
women hairy,
Lauryn
and then
Hill.
he called light skinned women cheaters, and then he called and said they have big foreheads, which I don't even understand that. And then said, I mean, anyone can have a big forehead. I have a big forehead. Rihanna has a big forehead. Tyra Banks has a big forehead. Whatever. Learn to love it.
That's got that right.
Dark-skinned women said they were violent, right? And so that's the point that the guy was talking about. So let me get into the actual comments. I think I was still playing music, whatever. Wendell says, thank you for hitting the like button, you all. Okay, Wendell says, typical elevator music is the girl from Ipanema. I don't know what that is. Say what? I have no idea what that is. Okay, let me look at the comments though. Let's see. I'm gonna stop this screen. Edward says those ingredients seem disproportionate. I agree. They just seem made. Honestly, part of it is it seems like made up almost. But the comments on here, I will say, the comments on the other guy's video, someone was saying that people really feel that way. So some of the comments were about people really feeling like that. I might highlight that in a bit. Okay, let's get to my video and see what people have to say. Okay, this is it. Not gonna share the audio. I'm just at the comment section. All right. Note the amount of likes. 1,000 views, 35 likes. So that shows how people like that video. But let's get into the comments. So Sammy Briss, of course, she's gonna make a decent, nice comment. Cass, thank you for sending the love. I appreciate that. Some of the comments I just honestly didn't even understand. Captain Everyman said, all my life I watched dark-skinned black women loving their haters and hating their lovers. It's a sad, tragic thing. I didn't even understand. I just wanted to know more about this, but I don't think they shared more. It says 2 replies, but they must have replied something not good because it's hidden and I can't see it. I don't even know what that means. Does that mean black men? Because dark-skinned black women love black men. And are you talking about black men are their haters? That could be what they're saying there. I don't know. Okay. Chandra is saying, Chandra is such a good supporter. Thank you for watching. George Vines says, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful black women. God bless you from George Vines. Hey, we appreciate you over here, George Vines. I'll take compliments all day. I would take the compliments all day. Najoya says, poverty is a state of mind he has been sheltered from. He is lucky to
Men have
see
been
it,
writing
and
stupid things on that video, of course.
To not understand. Your demeanor is not typical of our community. Break down this comment for me, because that makes no sense. So he's saying, I don't know if this is a woman or a man. Is he saying that poverty forces boys and men to disrespect their mothers and the women that look like them and the women that are in their families by disrespecting them on social media, which is the only form of media that we as normal people can actually control? Because it's one thing to talk about, and I'm a broken record when I say this. Obviously, Malcolm X was one key leader that called it out a lot. Media is so powerful in the fact that many black people, just calling black people out, will say, oh, the media portrays us so bad. But then we control the media, and one example is social media. We're controlling it every day. You're putting out stuff like this. That is, it's literally putting forth stereotypes that were created by white supremacists. Not a white person saying, hey, look how violent.
Hey, Blanchy Pooh.
Black man saying this.
Hey, Pooh Bear.
Even if I didn't let's say I just came across a black guy I didn't like, I'm not going to go ranting and raving all over the internet and say, oh, you're violent. What does that help? That doesn't do anything for anyone's image. And these men may think that, oh, it makes black women look so badly, but it really makes them look badly, because what kind of man goes online to say this about really the image that is their own mother? Anywho, so this person is kind of blaming poverty, I'm assuming. Let me see what y'all are saying in the comments. Wendell says, many black women, especially dark-skinned ones, do get bashed a lot. Yes, they do get bashed. They do. The Jewish man is right. That's why I put that in my title. He is right. He told not one lie. He's just weird. No woman wants a man who's got issues unless she's got some of her own. I think dark skin is lovely and beautiful. Yeah, I think every skin tone is beautiful. There is something to say about dark skin, because obviously it's just very rich. What happens when you have something that's super rich food? It's typically just very expensive when it's very rich. But yeah, that melanin is just something, right? I think Viola Davis is breathtaking. Did you see her in the recent movie? I didn't watch it. I want to now. Someone told me about it, and I want to watch it now. That's okay. What else says the ones on social media who are controversial and negative are the loudest. I do agree that they are the loudest, and of course the algorithm is going to pick
That's
that
what
up
I always call you,
because
food for food.
and I
There.
won't go
thought you
into
knew
the
that.
rooted. Oh, they're trying to portray
That's
black
why I was
people
gonna
in a
branch
certain way.
you,
No,
because you know
it's
Pooh
just that
Bear.
the negative things, if they can be promoted, they will be promoted. Unless you have people blocking that type of information, like folks that are over
I'm
content
gonna watch
policy, for example, or people that lead companies, or
I'm gonna watch
have
it.
groups of people that are going to be activists and say, no, we're going to fight for you to take this down. Like, for example, prime example, I was talking about the show Dahmer on Netflix. Well, you know, Netflix had tagged Dahmer under LGBTQ plus, and they said no, you will not be tagging that. He is a heinous monster, and we will not stand for it. They didn't say it exactly like that, but you get it. Representation matters, and they know that. And what happened? Netflix took it out. So they took off that tag, right? Anyway, I think social media exposes the toxicity, but that dysfunction has always been around, even among other people. Exactly. So true. So true. Anywho, so this person, Lord, Joya Rosengreen says poverty is a state line. He has been sheltered from it. I know nothing about this Jewish man. Not all Jewish people are rich. There are plenty that are wealthy and rich, but not all of them are. So I'm not going to assume that. He is lucky to not see it and should be glad it is not encountering it to understand. Your demeanor is not typical of our community. My demeanor is not typical of our community. But maybe that's a good thing, because if our community loves the portrayal, the negative portrayal and stereotypes of Black women and men, that's a good thing that I'm not representative of that. I don't want to be representative of any of that, right? I think that's extremely toxic. I think a lot of things in the Black community are pretty toxic, right? So that's fine with me. That's totally fine with me.
You know, Blanche, we on it.
I'll go ahead and just like that one. Caught the replay. Hey, Mike Lowry is saying there is a group of Black men who prefer chocolate women. I do agree with him. BBWs too. Don't believe the hype. I agree with that comment. I think there are Black men that appreciate chocolate women. I know there are Black men that make and portray Black women in movies that are, decent. I'm trying to remember this guy. I think his name is Christian something. He's a lighter tone guy, but I can't remember his full name.
Now,
anyway,
what I would like to say is, see, this is where, like us, especially as Black women, when you, like, people, like, everybody thinks they have it better or worse than the next person. People assume the lighter skinned Black woman have it better because more men talk to her, right? And then the darker skinned women feel that, but this is where we got to stop. We have to learn how to stop that, because neither one of us are treated right. Neither one of us. It's not like all the good marriages. No, lighter skinned women do not have it better. No, they don't. Just because them women, just because you see, okay, they get better scripts or this or that, but they get abused to get them scripts. You know what they got to do to get on that TV screen? They wasn't just chosen because, they're lighter skin. No, they had to sit on that casting couch, baby. A lot of lighter skinned women, they get abused, a lot of sexual abuse. I learned from them, and that's also why I highlighted that the men was disparaging of all Black women. No, I'm just speaking in general, baby. I'm just speaking in general because we're on the topic. But I'm just saying. They have to find reasons for us women not to stick together. They got to find reasons because they want to keep us separate as possible. Baby, I know. At least a lot of light skinned women, they have a lot of problems with men because a lot of women don't know when it's like they just want to hit it and quit it. Oh, I want that shorty. I want that red bone. They hit it and quit it. A lot of light skinned girl women lives are left in shambles and shambles because they just see them as oh, I got that. I hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it. We all go through something as black women, period. We all go through something. And just as name calling, piss color, yellow banana, or chocolate, whatever. Or they try to separate us by saying, well, I'm masculine, well, you're too masculine, and I'm feminine. It doesn't matter. Oh, yes, the women aren't the woman. The nice, beautiful young lady, my friend Jessica, this is her, and this is her video because we have to support each other. So this is Jessica. She right there. I talked about that on my channel as well. If you're interested in my obsession with IR, is that IR is interracial? See, my thing, I don't really talk about relationships really. Well, we can, but I'm really not. I don't really talk about relationships, but I like for people who do. That's why I want her to. Like, it's like if I do that, people will have to come up and talk about it because I'm like, how do you really? Oh, I just wanted to. Or you could have just said yes. I just didn't know what IR meant. I don't know a lot of these terms, Jess. Forgive me. I said I a little bit, but don't make me get my sound machine and start get my sound machine out. But I really like relationships because I think that nobody should number one tell somebody who they should pick, why they pick them, unless they're like abusive or they narcissistic or something. My main thing is like self love. Mine is self love, and it's crazy. The next video is gonna be with that hyena chick, but she ain't talking about self love because they think that we're not supposed to love ourselves. They think that we're supposed to love them. Like I tell them men all the time, listen, you ain't got to say nothing to us. Go if you don't like us that much, then let's kiss and say goodbye. Bye. You don't have to bother with us. You don't have to deal with us. And then you're talking about a bunch of women for views. You sell us out to talk about women that you're not interested in anyway. You're not interested in these women. You want the feminine women. So why aren't you over there trying to pick up a feminine woman? Why are you over there talking about other women? Yeah, that high, that woman just gets on my nerve. Oh, I had so many people thinking I only date, and I don't know. Anybody can date who they want to date. That's why I think whatever makes you happy makes you happy. But my thing is that like me, I don't really care about the disrespect because you ain't disrespecting me. I'm none of them women. But what I know that for a fact that God gave everybody talents, a brain, He gave everybody dreams. Who are you to say because somebody was born? You know the hyena. She coming up next. She coming up next, but I want to showcase you, love.
He's portrayed black women like in love interest, but people don't support him. There's songs made for black women, like, and not, I wouldn't say just black American men, but obviously Caribbean men and all kinds of black men throughout the world. BBWs I don't really put myself in BBW category based on the definition that people have.
Mm-hmm.
They want like the Nicki Minaj, Cardi B
Thank
type
you.
of body, and they gotta put that into BBW.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not
Exactly.
skinny, so I don't know where that came from. But anyway, but thanks, I guess. I do agree with Mike when he says that. Linstill says, "You're talking about black men, just say what it is." I think I said black men. I feel like we could see black men. I don't know what. I don't know if he was talking about, he or she was talking about me or talking about the Jewish men. Amanda says, "Where's your video on when black men speak up for other groups of women?" I'm guessing that's women, towards other groups of men. Why can't people just write it?
But
why can't you just spell out? Like, are they not teaching proper spelling in school anymore? What is this? Why can't you just type it out? Maybe they thought that it would get.
But I will say, I don't know if you played the whole video, but I've seen the whole video with the man, and I wish I can find the whole full video. It was a great. He was like, if he in his race, in his religion or his group of people, whatever you want to call it, they're not allowed to talk about they women like that. They're not allowed. You know, they're not allowed to do that. And then they always think that because, oh, I got a passport. Like, we really care about your passport. Get on the plane and go about your damn business. How about that? We the passport brothers. I don't give a shit. Why you sitting here? Shouldn't you be on a plane somewhere with your passport, going someplace? But no, you want to take time to let us know we want women over there. We don't care. Go. They really honestly think, like, the women who care, care. The women who don't care, don't care. I'm one of the women who don't care. I don't care. Whatever floats your boat, do you. Do you. You don't have to have a hatred for women because you want to do you. It was never, ever, you got that right, love. There was never, ever a time in American history where the women were not independent. Soon as we stepped off that damn boat, we were independent. They took our men, they separated us from the men. Then they said, oh, the women was talking about the women can't be the head of the household. We were the head of the household since we stepped off the damn boat. When they had the little shack for us, when they had us being maids and picking cotton and all that stuff, it was the woman that was the head of the house. There wasn't no man. Then they took the man and sent him to different plantations. Women always work. We've been working from the plantation since day one, since we stepped foot here on these grounds. Women always worked, been independent. We always was the head of the household. We always was left with the damn kids. We always had to fend for ourselves. It's in our DNA. Yeah, because grandma and grandpa got married in between the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s, but really the 50s and the 60s. But they were miserable because she got knocked up, and back then you had to be married so your child wouldn't be considered a bastard child. They made sure you had that shotgun wedding. And now they was young when this happened. They didn't know each other. They don't even know if they liked each other, but they were now stuck with one another. And then she had to stay home with that kid while he was out there with the women he really wanted to be with. And he made outside kids and everything. They always talk about what we used to do. But if you're going to talk about what we used to do, then you got to keep it 100. Well, statistics say, and well, show me the statistics of when we got off that damn boat and the man was able to sit up there and be a man, take care of the household, and raise a family. Show me the statistics. Show me the statistics when you a man and when the owner and was the slave owner sat up there and said, "Hey, I want your woman for the night," and you couldn't do nothing. You couldn't do absolutely nothing. You couldn't do nothing then, and you can't do nothing now. And y'all seen the older videos. Every revolution that we had, because the women set it off. The women set it off. Women said, "Damn this," because by nature, you can say men are the protectors all you want, but by nature, the women are the protectors of their babies. Women are the protectors of their babies. Mm-hmm. The only women that weren't were okay. Yeah. That's why I forgot what I was saying. So I was reading what y'all was saying. They just gone over there and disappoint. Yeah, they're gonna go over there and disappoint them. But you notice the men, you know that they talk about the Pookie and Ray Rays. Number one, they jealous of the Pookie and Ray Rays. Cause Pookie and Ray Ray ain't gotta have no money, and Pookie and Ray Ray get more play than them. Talk about here go Kevin Sam. Talk about, well, the confidence don't mean nothing. Pookie and Ray Ray got confidence with they broke ass, and Pookie and Ray Ray they get the women. So they jealous of Pookie and Ray Ray, and then they jealous of women. They jealous of women. I mean, if you look at what they did to 50 Cent's son, right? I thought that's the most disgusting thing that people can do. It's gotten so bad that they hate women so much. The boy couldn't even have a conversation. How does a bunch of grown men and women sit up there and talk about that boy like that? They called that boy every fucking name in the book. Well, you choked with your mother. Bye. Your mother this, your mother that. Y'all made it seem like 50 Cent was the perfect child. There is no perfect kid. But he said 6,000. First of all, it was just a conversation. That's all it was a conversation. That boy, the poor boy birthday that popped up on my IG. I said, let me look at it. Do you know, instead of saying happy birthday, they call 50 Cent's son every freaking name in the book. I'm like, that boy ain't bother nobody. That boy, he ain't in jail. And they call him broke. I mean, like, how do y'all know the boy's broke? The boy's working on a movie right now. But because y'all hate women and y'all love men so much, the better thing, I think I seen Doggy Diamonds. Doggy Diamonds, he did, I salute him. I really salute him when he talked about the subject, because he did it in a correct way. And then on top of that, he was saying a lot of things that I would say, right? So people can't speak about their relationship. 50 been treating that's why people think it's okay to say what they want to say to that boy. First of all, That it's not one picture that boy can take where somebody don't say, hey, you look just like your father. There's not one conversation that that boy can have where you're talking about him. Everything is your dad, your dad, your dad, your dad, your dad. So yeah, you're damn right he got a little rebellious. He's never going to have his own identity because he looks so much like his father. And it's not like he's the only kid that look exactly like their dad. But the difference is you sit up there, you talk all that crap about Marquise. You ain't gonna do that to Puffy, son. You ain't gonna do that to none of Puffy kids. You can't even do that to T.I.'s son. And T.I.'s son is out there running his mouth, being disrespectful. Hey, sister, welcome. He's out there, you know what I'm saying? T.I.'s son doing whatever he want to do. You got people, kids, famous people, kids. I hate to say this, suicide. Some of them they do drugs. But they still love their kids. They still stand behind their kids and they still love their kids. You can't tell me what a young boy, okay, he's for you. How about just tell him no? But instead of saying, leaving it right there, no, I ain't getting you nothing, I got you enough, and you keep loving your, how does that make you don't love your, that's because you never loved that boy. Because if you love that boy, him being spoiled is not going to make you say, I ain't messing with him no more. He's cut off. If you think about what they're saying, I'm trying to figure out what the boy do. And the boy himself, exactly, T.I. son is being a damn menace. But you see his father is still sticking by him. He's a freaking menace. And he's spoiled also. He makes fun of them, but he shares often how he loves them. Steve Harvey kids to spoil you, and that girl done, and his daughter slash stepdaughter, she done have more men than a little bit. That girl done had all these men, but guess what? Her mama still love her, even though she's doing whole status things. They still love. So you gonna tell me you don't love your son because he's spoiled after you done messed up his life because he looks just like you. So the only reason why people is going off on 50 Cent's son is because 50 said 50 let y'all think it's okay. I don't give a damn. Say what you want. Because if 50 Cent gave it, let somebody say something about his other son. And this is where colorism come in again. Because Sire is light. Sire is light skinned. He still disrespected Sire's mother. Remember, just last week he just called Sire's mother a bitch. Remember? Like, son, I told you about these bitches. So you got one spoiled son that you brought into that life. Not brought in life itself. We already know you brought him into life. I mean, once you got rich and you spoiled that little boy, and then you got him around other rich kids, he want to keep up with the other rich kids. It's up to you, the father, that should have instilled stuff in that boy. It's up to you, the father, that should have taken that boy with you and made him work. It's not like he's not working now. He is working now. They jumping on that boy talking about some damn. I'm like, you know what? Y'all people going straight to hell. How dare y'all write the stuff y'all wrote to that? That boy is strong. That boy is strong. I'm going to probably do that on another video. I'm going to show y'all all the stuff that was written. And 50, Mr. 50, who sold drugs out of his grandmama's house. who had drugs in his grandmama house, who skipped school. 50 Cent made his whole family a target. But guess what? Grandma still loved you, 50, didn't she? Didn't grandma still love you? Bad as you was? And you was doing some shit that put targets on people's heads. Your son ain't put a target on nobody's head. You put targets on people's head, but they still loved your ass, right? Grandma still took you in. Grandma still loved you up until the day she transcended. And you were no fucking angel. And people are like, oh, he disrespectful. Bringing drugs in somebody's house is disrespectful. People walking out their damn door not knowing that, oh God, they after my grandson. They might get me. Stop it. Yeah, you would think that Lori is his own chat. Uh-huh. All right, baby. I see you later. I'll probably try to come on a little bit earlier. And hopefully I will get when you come on, I will know. But we get ready to get to the hyena. We're gonna get to this hyena chick who told us that we can't be independent, but she's independent as independent can be. Ah, thank you. Thank you and welcome. Yeah, but I was saying, let me just finish. About I'm gonna do the video, and I'm just gonna go through. I'm just gonna go through all the stuff that people say about that kid. It is y'all people are heartless. Y'all heartless. I know you, baby. I know you, booby. You could jump right on in. You know, so the thing is, people extended you love, but you can't extend your son love. You can't say, how did you ever get to the point to whereas, I mean, the mother stayed, you just mad because his mother stayed in your ass. You burnt the freaking house up so they couldn't have nowhere to stay. You burnt the house up. It's like everything that boy had to eat. Everything. I don't people, well, the mother brainwashed him. Like I said in my other video, and I'm going to say it again. Men, please stop thinking that your baby mama thinks about you, that we got time. Exactly, a full-blown narcissist. Yes, he's full-blown narcissist. Exactly. And my thing is, you have another son. When your son get older and your son starts seeing all the different things and that you said about his brother, he's going to be like, well, damn. He's going to be very confused because he's not going to know what to do because he's going to figure, shit, I might be next. I might be next. Do you think your child wants, that's just like me having a strange parent, right? And I got to hear how my parent talk about my sibling. No, that's still he has never met his younger brother yet at all. He haven't met him. And then, you know what make it so funny? He sit there. He don't like his own son, right? So he cast him out. So he taunts the boy, right? He always taunts Marquise. And he'll be around other boys and go, oh, my oldest son, my oldest son, my oldest son. And he would show love to them and videotape it just so Marquise can see it. Right? That's that bullshit. See, people don't understand how he's psychologically fucking with that boy. But Marquise is a little bit stronger than what people think that he is. He's a hell of a lot stronger. He's a hell of a lot stronger. It's funny, these men actually think we let them. That's what I'm trying to say. They really think we brainwashing kids, and you know what? Don't talk to we ninja. After a while, nobody's not thinking about you. They're not thinking. We're not thinking about you. These women going with their lives, and regardless of how they feel, they ain't but so much. Like, what you gonna talk about the man all day? Like, come on. After a while, it's really about your child. After a while, it's about your child. And matter of fact, especially when they come and become teenagers, come get your kid. Come get your kid. You can have them. Take them. Let the school call you. Let the school call you. Let you go up to the school. Let you gotta miss work. No more overtime. You gotta take care of these kids. That's sad. He's going to catch all this karma back. He just sit on the internet and harass. Yeah. And then 50 don't do nothing but have beef after beef after beef. And I showed y'all, well, I didn't show y'all on this channel, or on my other channel, I showed y'all where the boy said, it's hard for me to go places because my dad got friends, but he got a lot of more enemies. And when 50 first came in here, 50 had beef when he was in the street. Then he had beef, but everybody looking at this boy. And that people don't understand the position that boy is in. He get taunted by his father. Who does that? Who puts up other kids and say, my son? I'm not talking about his youngest son. I'm talking about an older one. That's yeah, he the king of petty. But his son is very strong because he done heard a lot of shit. Even on his birthday, which was a couple of days ago, on his birthday, they got on that boy's Instagram. They had bots, and I don't even know if 50 sent the bots because you could tell they was bots. And they just kept disrespecting him. I said, y'all some evil fucking people. Y'all evil. Now, T.I., so we've already passed that sack, but exactly. But see, the difference is T.I., regardless of what, T.I. saying, that's my son. See, that's what 50 need to understand. Regardless of what, that's his son. That's his son. Like I was saying, he don't care for his son, right? So he basically, the younger boys, he praises them and take them everywhere. Why? That's to taunt Marquise. That's to taunt him. That's how fucked up he is. He's taunting this boy. Hey, this young boy, I love this little boy right here. Not to mind you, Marquise is stronger than all of them. Marquise is probably smarter than all of them, right? So then he has beef with Puffy, right? This is how you know who's a real man and who's not a real man. He got beef with Puffy. He said stuff about Puffy, but at the same time, you had Puffy's son in your on one of your shows, cause you know you are the best troller there is. You all of this and above, but you know not to fuck with Puffy kids. Everybody know, do not mess around with Puffy kids. They know that. They know that. You go right ahead. You say something about that. 50 mad that man don't and won't kiss his butt. Right? I would give T.I. that he would defend that boy no matter how loud or wrong King is. Yes, but Marquise literally get dog like so do exactly. Yes, 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 my poopy up. Yes, my Blanche poop. Exactly. And I'm like, and every time somebody try to drag King, Ti up in there. Ti is up in there. He up in there. Even when you could call Will Smith and them, say stuff about Will Smith and them kids, how quick is they to say, well, listen, we give them free mind, free thoughts. We everybody defend their kids. But being that 50 left his son out there, that's why everybody can go after him. I think that's fucked. I would never do that to a child. I would never have it to where as I'm doing him dirty and I'm gonna let thousands and hundred thousands of people, because he got many followers. So all of his followers are going at that boy. And 50 think that shit is cool. That boy has a strong mental because a lot of kids wouldn't be able to take that. I'm sorry. If I'm a show, we're gonna go through that tomorrow. We're gonna look at all them comments. Even if it wasn't my kid, I mean, you're right, especially but even if it wasn't my kid, I'd have been like, yo, chill. That between me and my son. I wouldn't sit up there and do antagonizing videos and trolling him and key and everybody. Yeah, that's right. 50 right, 50 right, 50 right. I'm like, is you serious? Cousin of the mother, cousin of the mama, cousin of the mama. I'm like, y'all some sorry ass people. Like 50 Cent was a damn angel as a kid. He was a goddamn menace to society. He was a menace to society at Marquis' age and younger. That's a so what he spoil you. All you gotta do is say no. Well, he feel he's entitled. He can feel every child can feel they're entitled all they want. It's up to the parent to say no, I ain't getting nothing. And you still love them. It's up for you to say, you know what, son, you gotta earn this. That boy said he never played with his father. He said, I just want some of your and I'm like, you know what? They have to blame the mama because that makes them feel better at being a piece of shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be looked at as a piece of shit. And all the men that agree with it are a piece of shits. Because a real man ain't going to do that. A real man, they said a man is supposed to protect, right? So how you ain't never protect Marquise. You ain't never. You was in them streets when you had Marquise. You was in them streets. You was starting shit. You was running from people and people were running from you. You ain't never. You was living that life when you had Marquise 25 years ago. Yeah, but the men is good at doing that. I don't like the mother. So F the son or F the daughter. Then your daughters go out there and they find men just like you. Then your sons become you. These men talk about their baby mamas so much and their mamas so much, but I don't see none of these men have ever said, you know what? I went and looked for my dad to tell him, apologize to him. You ain't hear that. I don't see y'all looking for y'all long lost daddies while y'all talking about the black woman so much. Go find your long lost daddy. Because I don't see, you would never see the videos, well, women are terrible. So I went to go find my long lost daddy and made him, because you know your daddy wasn't shit. You know your dad wasn't shit. You know your daddy wasn't shit. That's why you ain't looking for him. But you want to talk about women all day. Go find your long lost daddy and go and tell him, Daddy, I know you wasn't wrong. It was mama. Yeah. You ain't gonna say that. No, you're not. Where you at? Where your daddy at? Then you want to talk about me so much. Where your daddy at? And they tell women, choose right. We're going to do another one on that, to choose right. But let's get to this hyena. Let's get to this hyena. Hyena. This. And yes, Ami's wife called her a hyena because she calls us a hyena. This one is a short one, but she says, strong, independent black woman is an insult. Now, this is the same woman who got a YouTube channel, right? This the same woman who bring home, just from her videos alone, about 3,000 a month. She may get like 3 or 4,000 a month. That's not including her super chats or her Cash App or her PayPals. So every month, this chick get a nice piece of change. But she says being strong and independent is an insult. No, you're the insult. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you making some nice cream, girl. It hit you off lovely. That's being independent. Unless you're giving all your money to a man. But it doesn't matter. You're still being independent enough to make the money. Fuck. Let's go.
We really need to understand where this strong, independent black woman stuff really came from. We know it's stupid, but we don't know why black women, where they got that from. And I told y'all that this is something that was done to you. This is a gaslight, and it's really an insult. It is not a compliment. Anybody to call a black woman strong and independent, that's not a compliment.
Yeah.
Especially if it comes from another non-black woman. That's not a compliment. I say that because black women will say that to each other, thinking that they really empowering one another or saying something good to one another, and both of them ignorant, the one that's saying it and the one that's accepting it being said to her, as if that was something to be proud of, and it is not. I'm gonna show you a video, and then I'm gonna really come back and we're gonna really edify black women. And since the brothers are listening, I know the brothers are also listening, but I need to really let lionesses know why we should be insulted when being called a strong, independent black woman. So I'm going to share a real quick video with you, and then we're going to share some other information as well. So without further ado, let me go ahead. I'm going to share this screen. And
that's Granny Red. Oh my God, that's stupid. She's pretty.
Listen to this.
We're listening.
A scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
I'm an independent, strong black woman, I don't need no man narrative is a scam. Here's why.
Why?
Society has conditioned us to believe that we don't need anybody, we don't need any support, and we can do it all on our own. What a lot of us has accepted as normal is really not normal. Households were created to be 2 adults and children. The price points that the world is set in now requires 2 incomes. That's why you're working 2 jobs. And if we are not working 2 jobs, we have told ourselves that we have to go back to school, get higher education so we can make more money, which is a necessity. But wouldn't it be better if you had a whole team member helping you along? Because what ends up happening is, yes, love, your career is great. Yes.
Well, I hope you got a man, because all these women that speak up ain't got no man. But I would just like to tell you something, little girl. Life is not like that. That sounds good. It sounds really good. It sounds good. But guess what, girlfriend? Little girl, you can't keep nothing that don't want to keep you. You can't stay married, even if you get married. You can't stay married to a man who don't want to be married. And in life, sometimes you gotta be independent. Because people are not promised to stay with you forever. Even if you got a mate, man or woman, sometimes God calls them home. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? You have to be able to be independent because there's going to be times in your life, like you right now, I guarantee you're doing what you got to do for yourself. You know, everybody's not waiting until they turn 18 years old and getting married off here in America. Maybe in other places, but I can't speak for other places. I don't want to hear about no other place. I'm here in America. We ain't sitting back here waiting until we're 18 years old, and then there's a man waiting for us. Soon we turn 18, there are men waiting for us that's going to marry us. Show me in history. It ain't no, baby. 18, you're grown. You got to take care of yourself. You better be independent, and you better be strong. Don't be listening to her. Well, you need 2 households and 2 incomes. Exactly. Before you meet your significant other, who is taking care of you? Ding, 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 ding. I gotta find. I had my little sound effect thing, my little bootleg sound effect thing. I don't know what I did with it, but I'm gonna find it for tomorrow. Get a roommate and stack that bread. Either way, you can't. Self-preservation. That's what you have to do. Self-preservation, whether you like it or not. That go for male and female. That's why a lot of mothers, they teach their sons how to do the same thing they teach their daughter. They teach them, listen, you can't starve until you get a female. You better learn how to cook, son. You're going to have dirty clothes. You better learn how to wash your clothes. You better learn how to clean up. You ain't guaranteed to have no woman either. We ain't guaranteed to have no man, and they're not guaranteed to have a woman. Who's supposed to do what? You ain't got it. People ain't got a man. What you want them to do? People ain't got a woman. What you want them to do? Let's get back to the hi-ho. 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 Hi-ho.
I am so proud of you for getting your doctorate. I am so proud of you for buying the house. No, I do not believe that women should wait to progress in life until they have a man. That's not what I'm saying.
So what you saying?
But we are so guarded and we are protecting ourselves so heavily away from every man that we miss on a good man. We automatically assume that all Black men are out to get us. And the more you think something, the more you believe something, and the more you see something. So we cut off all men who are not making at least 6 figures. We tell our baby daddies we don't need them because you're not able to pay us substantial child support. So my kids don't need you. And we don't realize that our Black men.
Hold up. Now, I hate to say this, but technically, if a man is not feeding his child, then technically the woman is right. I don't need you. Because if the woman still has to feed the child, then the need for the man is not there. He's not doing it. The child still has to eat. The child still needs clothes. So technically, It may not sound right, but technically that statement is right. Because somebody got to feed the child. So again, they say that fathers are their protectors. Fathers is the one who is supposed to quote unquote do these things. But in all reality, the mother is the protector. The mother is the provider. They put that on men, but it's not true. I don't even care if it's an animal. You go mess with any animal, their mama is coming after you. The father is not coming after you. The mother is coming after you. Go mess with a kangaroo. Their mama coming after you. When you mess with a woman's children, they're coming after you. If a child is hungry, it's already instant for us to feed that child. It's in our DNA. It is what it is. We're not giving men no points because because you think that you deserve these points. Now, it should be a we thing. It should be we're taking care of the household, we're taking care of the kids, we're getting stuff done. That's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. But reality is it's not like that for everybody. So the people who have to be independent have to be independent. They don't want to be, but if they ain't got a bunch of men knocking at their door to take care of them, they got to eat. They got to sleep. And we don't realize that our black men as well
offer so much more than just their financial provision. They offer protection. They offer guidance. They offer leadership.
Okay, what is the protection? What is the protection? I still haven't had this question answered yet. What is the protection that they offer? What is the leadership that they offer? Young lady, you just got finished saying that they offer more than money. So if they don't have a job and they're just sitting there, what are you showing? The leadership is showing the child that they don't have to work. Exactly, Ms. Hooks. Exactly. Leadership, no, all that go out the window. Protection, shit. No, honey, them bullets start flying. We both running. We both running. Please, protection where? What? How are you protecting us? I like to know. They for protection. They running right. Somebody coming in the household. They're coming to rob the household. And if you ain't got one of them things, you hiding right along with me. You under the bed right along with me. Shit. like that make it seem like every man can fight. No, every man can't fight, damn it. What the hell? Shoot. Every man can't fight. And every man and your husband can't beat everybody. Everybody think their husband can beat everybody. No, they can't. So you protected us from what? What are we protected from? Shoot. How they going to protect us? And they're the ones doing the mess. They protectors. Protecting me from what? They're leading us where? I seen that too many times, especially if he's brought up in the damn hood. Shit go down, he running right along with me. We running together. We ducking together. We hiding together. Please. And women ain't got no business out there starting no fights. And if a woman is starting a fight, what you gonna do? Beat up a woman? No, if I'm fighting a woman, you could say the only thing you could do is break it up. I'm not running out there fighting no men where you could say, you know what? I'm gonna protect my woman. Go ahead, female. Go start stuff. I got you. I'm gonna protect. Get the fuck out of here. Get the freak out of here. Yo. But we'll let her finish because she young and she listening to the hyenas and the rest of them, making these women think that men are protectors and they ain't never protect shit ever.
They offer a masculine energy that absolutely depletes you when you have to provide that. You are.
She said deplete us. Wait, girl, wait till you get in this world and find out. Wait till you find out.
Are created to be feminine. You are created to be the nurturer. You were created to be soft and loving. And we are having to play both roles because we are not allowing any man in out of fear that we're going to get the wrong man. And I understand our concern, but I'm an independent, strong Black woman, I don't need no man narrative is keeping us working way later in life than what we're supposed to. It is keeping us away from the Black men who want to protect us and keep us safe. It is keeping
protect us and keep. I was safe before I met him. What the fuck are you talking about? we were safe before we met him. We blocking him out. Because we don't want to protect them. I was safe before I met you. I didn't have no problems before I met you. What the fuck is... Yo, these people is funny. They are funny. I was fine before. I didn't have no beef. I had no problems. I walked the street. Ain't we all good? You ladies, are we good or not? Wasn't we good before we met the man? We not allowing him to do these things for us. That's because we not in no shit. We go to work. We mind our business. We come home. That's what we do. And if you got kids, you take care of your kids. We not out there needing protection. We not out there in the street. We're not out there starving where we need somebody to provide. Is it okay? Yeah. That's why we don't need it. So a lot of shit, if you got that thing, you walk up in some woman's house, you're gonna realize she can pow just as good as a man, baby. She go to that gun range just like that man. Mess with her kids. But we'll let her carry on.
Us away from the Black men that would go to the moon and back to make sure that we're happy and healthy, make sure our children are happy and healthy. It is taking away the example of manhood that our sons need and the example of how a man is supposed to love a woman that our daughters need. And it is taking away the opportunity for us to rest. That's why our mother struggled for 60 years and now she is exhausted and she's beat down. We deserve so much more. Let's give it to ourselves.
Now I'm gonna stop sharing this. And what the young lady said was spot on. It's good to see younger Black women. I'm very happy to see younger Black women speaking out more about these old narratives and not willing to just buy it just because it's being said to them and they gotta take it in and it don't make no sense. It's not making sense anymore. It never did make sense. It's just that my generation and a couple of generations prior to me, particularly the boomer generation, really bought into a lot of foolishness. But So I did a couple of things.
What?
Because, rather than get on here and rant about how stupid the strong, independent Black woman trope is, I decided to take a little bit of a look just to see could I find any starting point or anything where that concept first really started cropping up and rearing its head. But before we get to that, I want to first point out that strength is a masculine trait and power is a feminine trait, okay?
No, strong is not a masculine trait. See, and then I was watching something today, and I wanted to show the clip of it because the man assumed because a male is stronger in the body that the men and women are not equal. Yeah, we are equal, because the same way as some things that you can do, certain things only we can do. Do you know the extent of pain, especially? And I'm not even talking about pushing out a baby. Just every month, some women have the worst menstrual ever. They have the worst monthly ever. Every single month, we are in pain. Every month, a man is not in pain. And guess what? We still have to carry. You got women every single day got to go to work, and they just in pain. Men don't work in pain the way we work in pain. Yeah, you make them pick up something heavy and then put it right back down, but we're in pain for days until that pain is over with, and we go through that every freaking month. We still gotta cook, clean, take care of kids, and we damn near feeling like we dying. And can you imagine what women had to go through before it was aspirin or Tylenol? Can you imagine what our foremothers had to go through in slavery? They couldn't say, hey, you think the master cared if you was on your monthly? You had to work in pain. So don't sit up there and tell me that strong is masculine. I see what you said. Leave the male to they should, but it's sad. It's not like that. It's sad. It's not like that, Jasmine. I would love for that to stop. But guess what? For the men that does the debate and all the boo-hooing and crying, it's money to be made selling the Black woman out. They're making money selling the Black women out. It is what it is. They're making good freaking money. We hurting as people, but our men cannot. The men cannot make money unless they're talking about us. They have to find a new hustle, and their new hustle is talking about the Black female. They make good money talking about us all day. And it's sad. It's sad. That hurts me a lot to say, we need to be coming together, because like you said, we are hurting as people. Now, you don't see them getting together and talking about strategies for the community. And these men are supposed to be our leaders, right? They're supposed to be our leaders. You don't hear them talking about what they do in the community. They don't talk about, you never hear them say, hey, I had like my nephew or my son, and I'm showing them this, or they sit up there and talk about women all day. Oh, okay, baby. But again, the reality is, baby, everything ends begin with us. Everybody wants the rhythm, but not the blues. Woo! Yeah. But I have to speak upon it because I don't want no young female to think that whatever dreams that she have to stop her dreams. If God put it in your heart and gave you the ability to become a doctor, you be that doctor. You be that lawyer. Because God knows us more than what we know us. And certain assignments God gives you. Certain assignments. Everybody cannot pass that bar. Everybody can't pass being a doctor. So if he gave you certain skills, you are to use them skills. If God said, I want you to save lives, your job is to save lives. To need a man and not want a man, I understand. To need, but that's what I'm saying. Don't my job is to say, you got to do what God puts in your heart for you to do. Our job is not to sit around and just be barefoot and pregnant. Them days are over. Them days are over. That's why y'all don't like feminism. That's why y'all try to use the word feminism against us, because because y'all nervous, y'all scared, because we are prospering. We are prospering. And we always did. Exactly. But what happened is you have these vagabonds. I'm gonna give them a whole new name. These vagabond men, these garbage pail men, these men who waste their lives and no women want them. You got these men that all they do is sit behind here and talk about women. And then the bad part about it is that's somebody's daughter. You're training men to dog out the next man's daughter. See, that's the part that's so messed up. That is somebody, that's right. Them days been over. Whatever the Most High has planned for you, nothing will be able to stop that. Exactly. And men are mad. Men are mad. They mad. They mad when they gotta call us up. Let me tell you something. Like me, I have a program, right? I'm the head of the program because it's my program. So people like volunteer or they work under me. I let people work. So I'm the type of person, I don't sit around and be like, well, I'm the boss, I'm the boss, I'm the boss. I don't do that. I sit around regular. You would never know that I'm the boss unless I have to listen, don't do this, don't do that. Hey, then you will know. Right? But rather than that, I'm easy breezy. And everybody, when they see a man working, they automatically think that he's in charge. And then that man always got to point to me. And then you got some men that don't like answering to a woman. That's why they don't want you to work. They don't want you to work They don't want you to grow. They don't want you to have your own business because, see, now that gives you power to hire people. So if you're hiring people, that means now you got somebody doing the hiring and they may not know who the boss is, right? And they don't like to answer to women. So to alleviate that, we want to say, listen, we don't want you to work. We don't want you to have no business. Like they don't, them days is over. And they tried it for about 20, 30 years. It worked. But then we went back to doing what we have to do. That barefoot and pregnant and staying home while you out there with the women that you're talking about, the women you calling thoughts and the women you calling fast and the women that you calling bitches and all that other stuff. Y'all can't stop giving them your money. Y'all can't. Let me tell you something. They want you to be feminine and be in the house. But look, do you ever see them strip shows? Do you ever see how much money on that damn floor? People rent money is on that floor. People rent money is on that floor for women that you telling us to be this, but all your money is going over there. When a lot of these strip clubs, a lot of them artists go in there, they even got the freaking money gun. So you training us to have a husband and sit on home, but our husband's taking the rent money and giving it to all the damn strippers. Then he come home with no freaking money, then he give you some bullshit excuse. Because he ain't going to tell you, hey, I went to the strip club and that's where our rent money is at. Or that's where your telephone money is at. He gonna lie and say, oh, he had to pay this bill, or I got a ticket, or this, or that. When I perform, I'm the only female. Oh man, I gotta start showing your things too. Cause you gonna blow up truly, cause you funny. You gonna blow up. I love your little skits. I just wish your skits was a little bit longer. I just wish they was a little bit longer because I really be enjoying it. Yeah, I know I have to do with and every month, and it feels like I'm very much in pain. Mm-hmm. 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 That's why they make the most noise. They throwaways. Mm-hmm. As I'm saying, they want you to sit back. They don't want us to work, but the most underpaid demographic in America, the average black man is 40,000. Mm-hmm. What I'm going to do with that when as an RN? Okay, you got that right. You got that right. And let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all RNs something. Y'all owe me a thank you, right? Y'all owe me, especially if you're on the East Coast, especially if you was in New York, y'all owe me a thank you. Because my mama, well, she's retired now, but when I was a little girl, I was on the picket lines, right? I was on the picket lines as a little girl. That so y'all can get that pay up. And we used to be there every day on that picket line. Because that's why they get so much money to today, especially in New York. And I watch my mother. You can say what you want about the black woman, but guess what? Them black women was on that picket line. They didn't have to get on that picket line, but they knew they wanted better. They know they deserved more money. Yes, baby, them union strikes. Hello. And they could have, and a lot of the parents, remember, they don't get paid. They don't get paid. So we had to be thankful that our mother sat up there, and whoever else mother had, money in the bank or whatever, they had to still take care of the household and pay their bills with no income coming in. And yeah, always first on the scene. We seen that. I done proved that. You got that right. I done proved that truly. But yeah, also, you're welcome. All you RNs, not even RNs, all you nurses, because you could be LPN too. You're welcome. I was on that picket line. Yes, you're welcome. And it was more women. It was more women on the picket line. And they're gonna say because majority of nurses are women. Either way, if more women are nurses, guess what? They had to fight to get more money. And they had to also think about how they was going to feed their kids. So now men are nurses. A lot of men are nurses, but that came off the sweat off the women. Same way the men can sit on the front of that bus, that comes from the sweat of women. Now the men sat up there and said that, okay, the welfare took them out the house. I already blew that out the boat. If y'all watch my videos, y'all see I discredit that to the T. But they don't say that the black woman is also the one who fought for welfare reform. That's how y'all ninjas got back in the house. That's how Pookie and Ray Ray got back in the house. That's how your baby daddy got back in the house. Women had to fight for welfare reform. So they didn't have to come to your house and check your house and looking all in your stuff to see if a man was up in there violating our damn privacy and stuff for a damn check. The black woman said, oh, hell no. Because remember, welfare was out. The white woman didn't fight for welfare reform. The black woman like, oh, hell no. And I showed you guys videos on that too. That was the black woman that you claimed that we kicked you out the house. Well, who do you think did the welfare reform? Who do you think set that off? And I showed you guys the videos. There's the black woman. The one was like, oh, hell no. We need more money and we don't want you coming to our damn house no more. That was the black woman set that off. But they don't tell you that part. She look a mess. No, leave my hyena alone.
When we take a look at human nature and we looking at male nature, strength is number 9 for men and power is number 9 for women. Now, when we take a look at the definition of strength and power, because sometimes we think that those words are interchangeable and they're really not interchangeable. So when we take a look at the definition of strength, the first definition of strength is the quality or state of being physically strong.
That means that's us. We are physically strong. We working in pain, girl. We be in mad pain. We be in mad pain, but we still get the work. We still get up. We still mop floors. Okay, that's a check.
Second definition is the capacity of an object or substance to withstand great force or pressure. That is masculine. When we think about men and we think of masculinity, we think of men being able to withstand what? Great force and great pressure.
Great force and great pressure. They ain't push out no damn baby. They ain't push a damn. What you mean they able to withstand great force? They don't even. They bitching about being a man. They're now bitching about they fighting us because they claim we're masculine. So they can't even take the fact that women are working or just being a woman. They can't even do that. To withhold pain, you try. Some women be in labor 48 hours. Some women be in labor 48 damn hours. And then some of them turn around and have another baby again the next year. I ain't seen no man talking about they can withhold pain. Girl, shut up. Girl, what? Why her mouth look like a porn star? Oh, asking for oh, they crack under pressure. Under pressure. Under pressure. Mm-hmm. She said they working. She said, we take that back a little bit.
Men being able to withstand what? Great force and great pressure.
Yes, great force and pressure. That pressure of that baby coming out and that force, and they say push, push. And we like, that's force and pressure, baby. And we sitting up there shaking. The whole uterus is being, the whole of JJ is being bust open, damn it. Bust our shit bust right open. JJ just went, a big old head had to come out of there. Girl, what the hell are you talking about? But let's go.
And that's what they saying to black women. When they say you're strong, you can withstand great force and pressure. So therefore, you don't need help. You don't need support. No one comes to the aid of the strong. You understand? Which is why men are always looked at to, pull themselves up and do for themselves and pull it out the mud and all, and nobody's going to give you nothing. This is why all of those things are transferred into the masculine. Or when people think of men, that's what they think of, this great resilience and this great, ability to withstand a bunch of adversity.
No, we don't.
Power. The definition of power, the first definition of power is the ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially as a faculty or a quality. The second definition of power is the capacity or ability to direct or influence the behavior of others or the course of events. When we're talking about influencing and sort of having things to go a particular way, that is what women do. We influence the things around us. It's not by force. It's not by brute force, because we don't have brute force. So we actually don't got finesse things and, situations and environments to be a certain type of way.
Some men don't do that.
And it even said the behavior of others. And I've said before that women are energy managers. Now, strength, like I said, is always a masculine trait. But by black women taking it on, it made them, be divested of their femininity and their womanhood. You lose the essence of your womanhood anytime you try to embody the character trait or the quality of strength, because it in and of itself
is. Hold on, let me ask a question. I just gotta ask this question. Now y'all know we got dykes, right? Now dykes will be considered masculine, correct? Now if dykes are so masculine and they act like men, why do some dykes end up pregnant? How can that be? If men don't like masculine women, how does dykes end up pregnant? I would like to know. You got that right, truly. You ain't never lie. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Women are the true protectors. Women are the true providers. Shoot. Some men go to war and never come back home. Some men a lot of men don't come back home. And the women gotta pull their bootstraps up, and they still gotta take care. That was a mic dropper. I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking. With they wear their pants, they wear boxers, their pants is dropped down. But something in them a man liked, right? Something in them a man liked, right? How many times we have joked on a dyke being knocked up? How many times? We have joked about it. We have joked about, oh, you're pregnant. How you get pregnant? You got to explain that to me. Then they say, oh, we don't want no big girls. You know, thank you. Hello. I know them too. Them dykes be getting knocked out. How did that take place? Why? Because a man still know that she's a female, which are what makes her feminine. The man still see, regardless of her pants being baggy or whatever, the man still see her body. Maybe she's act like a man, but maybe her boobies are nice and perky. And that's what the man is looking at. He's not looking at her characteristics of her being masculine. He's like, damn, she got a nice butt though. She got a nice smile though. She got a nice face though. I'll hit that. You know how many times I hear men go, I'll hit that. I hear a lot of men say that about dykes. I hit that. I'll hit that. Who be around men and they talk about every time you see a dyke with their girlfriend, and they be like, nah, I'll hit that. My cousin Jeff is one, and I thought she was a whole boy when I first saw her. And they still get knocked up. They be having them damn babies. You're like, what the fuck? Plenty of them. Well, let's carry on. Let's carry on. And she got 4 kids. See that this is what they be trying to throw us off, but we smart over here. You ain't throwing us off over here because we know about life. We in the world for real. Y'all in the world for fake to make money off people. Matter of fact, she favors one too. She let me stop. I ain't gonna get on her. I can, but I ain't gonna get on her. I think if this lady really see me in real life, because I really think that she be ready to tear somebody up. I think she may beat me up. I don't know who is jumping up and down or helping somebody like that. Oh yes. You know how many the dykes that like women and they slipped up that one time? That man was eyeing her and slipped up that one time and had that baby. I'm not talking about the feminine ones now. I'm talking about the straight up dykes. Come on now, stop playing. But men don't like masculine females though, right? Well, tell me how they get knocked up. And how did the big girl get knocked up if nobody likes them? And you can't call the men simps because you don't know them to call them simps.
is a masculine energy. But Black women were gaslit by white feminists into thinking that this was a good thing. I found an article written by a woman named Carol Bird. She was born in 1915 and she passed away in 2011. She was a white woman who was a feminist author and writer. And she wrote an article on March the 10th of 1969. And I am just going to share my screen with you guys. You're not going to be able to read it just because the print is so small. But the article that she wrote on March the 10th of 1969 is called Black Woman Power. Now, this is a long article, so I'm not going to read all of it, but I am going to read a little excerpt, okay? This is what a white woman has written in the 60s. Negro women from all walks of life give a simple explanation of their strength, that they've had to be strong because their men haven't been able to support or even protect them. That is a white woman's narrative. That was not a Black woman's narrative. But Black women carry this right today. We got to be masculine because the men don't protect us and they don't provide for us, okay? It goes on to say, according to the sociologists, Negro families are matriarchal by accident. White exploitation didn't bear down quite so heavily on the women and gave them more escape hatches. As house servants, even in slavery, they had steadier, more broadening, and less brutalizing employment. The absence of fathers, and this is key, the absence of fathers hurt growing boys more than girls and saved Negro girls from some of the dissatisfaction with their sex that have brought many white women to psychoanalysis. Segregated schools provided teaching jobs for Negro girls, so more Negro girls than boys went to college. The result has been that Negro women have been better able to take advantage of jobs newly open to their race, most of which have been in the white-collar women's work anyway. Without half trying, Negro women are better able than their men to cope, and there's nothing much they can do if the men don't like it. David Reisman, the Harvard sociologist, points out that in Negro society, sex prejudice may be a practical problem for a woman, but not an inner drag. John Dollard, the Yale psychologist, pointed out long ago that in Negro society, women are sexually as well as financially and physically less dependent on men. Like white men, they can draw on sexual partners of both races. Negro men and white women have been traditionally limited to partners of their own race. Whatever the reason, the fact is that Negro women in America have escaped some of the psyche-crippling education of white girls. They have been carefully taught how not to fight. On the contrary, some of them, meaning Black women, fight hard and develop a personal style of fighting that suggests that grace under pressure, which is supposed to be the essence of courage. And I'm gonna stop sharing this screen. That should blow everybody's mind. That was just an excerpt. That was not the entire article. That's a white woman wrote that. You heard every trope, every narrative, every stereotype, every reason that a Black woman that has never heard of Carolyn Byrd and has never read that article will say to you right today in any platform. She will regurgitate all of that foolishness that you just heard. This trope / stereotype was given to Black women, and you've been proud to carry it around ever since. You don't even know where it came from. Now, this Carolyn Byrd woman was a staunch feminist, but I'm gonna read without sharing the screen Just a little bit of her biography. Carolyn Byrd was born in New York City, April 15, 1915. Her lawyer father, who had been a crusading newspaper editor, greatly affected her life work by his example and encouraging her to write. At 16, she became the youngest member of the Vassar class of 1935, but left after her junior year to marry Edward A. Munez, a teacher. While rearing a daughter, she earned a BA at the University of Toledo and an MA in comparative literature at the University of Wisconsin.
Damn, go girl.
During the war,
I'm proud of her.
Several research and editing jobs. When her marriage ended in 1945,
I'm proud of her.
She continued working as a writer and researcher.
That's right.
She then married Tom Mahoney, also a writer, in 1957. And at 46 had a son, John, 26 years after the birth of her daughter.
Okay, and
this is that woman.
So
she married with her man.
Look how old she was. Her kids are 26 years
She
apart.
wasn't talking about she's strong and independent. What we have to understand is that this concept has been a biological manipulation.
No, girl. You can't turn that around. You cannot turn that statement around. No. Hell to the no. You cannot turn around that statement that you just said. You said she was a writer. She went to college and had a daughter. And while she was pregnant, she still made achievement. She done went as far as to get her master's and all this other stuff while having a kid. Hello, she never stopped working. She never stopped her education for a man. So you can't say that, oh, she's a feminist, but she got a man. Nobody never said that you can't have a man because you want equal rights. Nobody never said that you can't have kids because you want equal rights and equal pay. No, chick. You can't tell us all her accomplishments and then make it seem like she made it. No, everybody want them accomplished. She had accomplishments and she got a man too. And it took her, she had her second kid at 47 years old, which means she did a lot of work. She said, F them men. I have to be independent. And then she got married again later on in fucking life. No. Talking about we following after her, but she got a man. No, we want some of them goddamn degrees she have. How about that? We want some of them degrees. How about that? And have kids and get a husband the same way she did. How about that? Matter of fact, you made her the perfect person to really look after. We want to be just like her. Get that education. So if she got a man, she good. If she don't have a man, she's good. Trying to make it seem like she fooled us because she have a man. No, go back to all her education and her accomplishments. Her having a kid and still going to school. Still getting them damn degrees, still being a writer, still doing what she loved to do. But you want us to think that we're not supposed to do what we love to do for a man. And you picked the wrong lady. I don't know who this lady is, but you picked the wrong lady to use. You should have picked another lady. It should have been, oh, she felt that being a mother and a wife was more than her education. So she left school and became a mother, a wife and a mother. End of story. See, it wasn't no end of story. It was a continuation of her going to school and her getting her education. See, it wasn't stop. It was a continuation. It wasn't the end of story. And then you could have used her as an example. You picked the wrong example. She always puts her foot in her mouth all the time.
and attack, which changed black women, which changed black culture for the worse. So changing your biology, how you think about you as black women versus black men, and that dynamic, believing that actually changed the culture. This is cultural now, okay? A cultural belief that black women need to be strong because black men are nowhere around to be men.
Like you,
okay?
like
and
you.
It set up black women, it set up the black community itself for destruction. And it set up black women to have more mobility, like was pointed out craftily in that article. So environmentally, it was also a change, because if you give black women more mobility in the institution, that's an environmental blow also. So this was a biological, cultural, and environmental attack. It was a bio-cultiron event, is what I'm trying to get you to understand. And it further damaged the community and destroyed it by destroying any sense of unity between black men and black women.
Girl, we ain't never had it. We ain't never had no damn community. What community did we have? What culture did we? We ain't never had that shit. Now, you are incorrect, Nick, because the damn dildo don't want her ass neither. I guarantee you the damn dildo cannot get up. That be any dildo she get is it won't get up. The damn dildo don't want her ass. The damn batteries don't even want to work. The batteries don't want to work. The damn dildo, I never seen a dildo that won't get up, but her dildo will not get up. It will not get up. The batteries like damn this. The damn batteries don't even want to work. They get tired of her mouth too. They be like, shut up, damn it. Damn that dildo, like if you don't shut up, shit, talk too much. Talk the dildo. What's up, Shorty, baby? So she got a dildo. No, she got a dildo. Damn dildo don't want her ass. That, no, the dildo, the bunny rabbit, the damn rose, you name it, don't want her. Don't want a damn. She done went and got a damn rose. The damn rose fell apart. Rose was like, hell no. No. No, I'm not giving her no nut tonight. She won't get no nut from me. I'm just saying. Damn dildo, gotta look at that face. She look like a damn dildo. Look at that. She look like a dildo. With that lipstick and stuff. Stop. She better stop. See, Nicole always start in trouble. I swear, Nicole is always the one that start the trouble. She always the one that start the shit. My only man in her closet. She nope. She got imagine a limp dildo. She got a limp dildo. The one that's discolored. She got a limp dildo, damn it. Damn dildo. So I'm not getting up. No, I refuse to go in there. I refuse to go in there. I don't care if I'm plastic. I have feelings. I'm not going up in there.
Lionesses. This is why we never subscribe to the strong black woman trope. It's an insult. It's a high insult too. It's not even a little insult. It's a big one. This is huge. Okay? This is not small because it has at its core, it is a destruction. It's a destructive thought and concept, and it forms the basis that has led to the subversion of our value system so that they can replace it with the lost value system. This is why lionesses must always speak up and out. We have to be able to understand where these things come from so that we can combat them and so that we won't be tempted ourselves to just buy into narratives because we've heard them all our lives. And so we're not able to distinguish one from the other. We're not able to distinguish when one of them is destructive. Okay? That's what I wanted to bring to you today. Very important. Also very important.
That damn chick, please, please. Here they go. No one comes to the aid of the strong. That's why we didn't ask y'all motherfuckers to come for us. We didn't ask you to come for us. We didn't ask for your help. Now here go Hank. Here go Hank. Hank says, Black women, I have my own house. Okay. House payment and debt. Okay. I have my own car payment and car insurance. I have my own job equals someone else signs your paycheck. The bottom line is Black women glorify just being an adult, which, as he said the same thing Kevin Samuel said in the beginning of this video, glorified being an adult and spending more money. Boy, bye. All Black women need to hear this message. No, we don't, nigga. Nangawa. We don't even like your name. Change your name, damn it. We can't even pronounce that shit. Nangawa. That's why you can't get nobody. Mr. 8th Mind Channel. We're going to check out your shit. And we got this one. That's the absolute truth, sis. Here go Fred. Hang in there, sister. Your messages are universal. Bye, boy. Great job exposing the wickedness of feminism. Why? Because we get to work. What y'all afraid of? Y'all masculine, right? Why is masculinity afraid of feminism? I thought y'all was men. I thought y'all was masculine. So y'all shouldn't be mad over feminism because y'all masculine. Y'all supposed to be strong and trump that. Why you can't trump that? Okay. And this is Mr. Prada G. He ain't even got a picture. He a damn avatar. That's why nobody don't want your ass neither. Women come up to me to shoot her shot and told me she comes from a long line, a strong, independent Black woman from the jump. Red flag. She lost before we started. That's no, but your ass is an avatar. You lost because you're an avatar and nobody wants your ass. Shoot. You better go with the damn passport boys and go get you one of them women that you got to pay for. Okay. Then Blasphemy says there are a hell of a lot of chameleons all of a sudden. Listen really carefully. She just wants a break from the struggle. And when she rested back to being strong and independent, had my 5-year-old grandniece scream in my face, she can do everything better than me. I raised her father. She was deadly. So, man, Blanche, shut up. We don't even know what the hell you're talking about. And still says, yes. The whole strong independent should be said in the same sentence of you are supposed to protect me. But protect me from her mouth. Okay. Mr. Umi says strong equal masculine. Independent equals lonely. Now, there's another guy who's an avatar, and nobody don't see your face. That's why you ain't got no woman. And Mr. Unexpected, he ain't the cutest thing. Look at him. Can y'all see him? He ain't the cutest thing. Looking like a goddamn wolf man. I don't even know if y'all can see his face right there. Looking like a goddamn wolf man. With your scary ass looking self. That's why you ain't got no woman. Your hair look all scary. Your face is scary. Your glasses is all fucked up. Your beard is fucked up. That's why your ass can't see. Don't stop playing with me. Well, you want a submissive woman? Look at you. Look at you, looking like a damn. I know it's in my mind, but you know what you look like. Damn it! Don't make me. I will go. They better stop playing with me. That man looking like a damn caveman. That's what he looked like, a caveman. Talking about. That's right, sister. With your scary looking ass behind. Got me cursing. YouTube gonna get mad at me. Here go Kirby. Another one. Ain't showing his face. He got a big old, he ain't got no picture there because nobody want to see his ass neither. Anthony, you did the ancestors proud. Ain't showing your face neither. Look, all these people, ain't none of them showing their face. And look at Mr. Stewart. This is truly beautiful. Stewart, nobody wants your ass neither. Let's look at Stewart. Let's look at Stewart. Look at Stewart. Look at Stewart's face. Oh, scary looking ass. Nobody, you talking about fat women like you got man boobs. Nobody don't want you, Stewart, with your scary looking self. Go on about your business. Y'all mad because the women don't want y'all asses.
This is.
Nobody don't want your asses. Y'all saw what he looked like, right? Look at Mr. Unexpected. Look at what he looked like. Do you literally look at this man? Look at Stewart talking shit. Look at him. The 7 reasons men fall in love with hoes. With your ugly ass, your man cave looking ass. All you do is look at this. You's a fucking kid. Look at your videos. You got kid avatars there. Kid avatars. Why women should pursue men first. Look, I'm gonna show you his little scary ass. Look, let's check out. Let's look at him real quick. I ain't even gonna show his video. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his teeth. Look at the men. Oh God. Oh. Do y'all see him? Do y'all see him? And he got the nerve. God. Jesus, help me. Help me, Lord. I think sugar snuck in my happy juice. Yes, I did, baby. I snuck and got it. But yo, these men talk the most shit. Look at this mofo. Look at his teeth. Look at his teeth. But he won't talk about women. Look at this motherfucker. These are all the men that's in her shit. These are all the men who talk about females look like that. They look like that. Nobody ain't taking your asshole. The hell. Shit. You the one. Oh, man. Yo, look at that man's teeth. He got a smile nobody don't like. He got a smile nobody like. And he got the audacity to put 7 reasons why men fall in love with hoes. You need one. Jesus. I'm swearing for God. Yo, I swear. Talking about, yeah, sister. These women is that, sister. No, they just don't like you. They just don't like you. Because shit, I ain't walking down a block with your ass. Your damn dreads are looking nasty. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Jackie. This is a nightmare. That's what I'm saying. Downtown LA bums. But you want to talk about women? He want to talk about women. He want to give. Yo, let's go check out some more men who don't have avatars, right? So he's picking up people. He's growing his channel talking about women when he should have put a mask on or something. You know what I'm saying? Damn dress. Yo, when the last time you washed your hair, son? You look like a damn caveman for real. Jesus. But these are the men that's in her chat that support her. Because we don't want you. Nobody's not picking you. This is where they get. These are the men that go, they like the bad boys. Yeah, because they look better. They look better. These are the hide your women, hide your ovaries. You better hide everything. So this the man. This the oh Jesus. I can't. No. These are the same men. Yeah, they want the bad boys and they don't want the good guys. Look at you. Look, and they tell us to get dressed. They tell us to be feminine for that. For that. For that. Shut the fuck up. They started with me, Jack. They started with me. I was minding my business, I swear. I was minding my business. Oh, God. Let's look at his videos for a second. Let's check out videos. They put why women should pursue men first. Well, baby, if you're waiting for us to pursue you, you'll be waiting a long, long time. That's the same, like he got on the same shirt. God, you got the same clothes on. You don't change your clothes, son? Oh my God, he go from bad to worse. Look at his face. He go from bad to worse. God damn. Oh, holy shit. Oh gosh. Oh man. Look at him. This a crimson curl men. This the main crimson curl. That's our type of men. Let's see who else. Got a face. Let's see who else. All the rest of them scared. They ain't got no face. Right? They ain't got no face. But Mr. Unexpected, yeah, you is unexpected for real. That face was unexpected. And everybody else ain't got no picture. Let's see who else. Nobody else got no picture because they all fake ass people. They up there giving her props. But as you see, none of them is showing their face. None of them. Look at them. They're not showing their face. That's some Willie Lynch stuff. Whatever. Look at this. Brooklyn born, no face. Devil's Advocate, no face. KP, no face. And then we got the Counselor Ace. You're 100% right. It's like saying we don't need the black man. We have no problem being with you being strong, but don't let that reflect. Let's see what he looked like. Let's see who Grandpa look like. Look at Grandpa. Look at Grandpa talking shit. Look at Grandpa. He the counselor though. Grandpa is the counselor. Look at his ass. Like he, y'all. This her group of men. This her group of men. She fixing us women for these men who don't, they ain't got no picture, can't show their face, and the ones that show their face should not show their face. Now, who else we got here? Look at this. All these scaredy cats. Ain't nobody got a picture. We got Dirty Dog. Oh gosh, look at this. Wait a minute. Where your face at? We got Easy. Let's see what Easy look like. Because what? The Esquire of Sports. Oh, God. I can't even see you. Let's see you. Mr. Easy. He looked like a damn Easy. He looked easy. Nobody won't walk with your average Joe. You got too many man boobs for me. You got to be. I just like for y'all. I'm just doing this so you guys can see her audience. And these guys, of course, they don't got a voice, so they pay her to be their voice. They pay her to be their voice. Because picture them coming from what we seen. Picture them trying to come at us. Like Ninja, if you don't get y'all know how we talk. Shit, you damn right. We going to Pookie and Ray Ray. Look at you trying to talk about a woman looking all nasty and stink like that. Damn gorilla looking ass. Looking like a damn gorilla. Looking like a who did it. Who done did it? Who did it? Like he looked like he belonged with Nature Boy. He looked like he sleep in a tent. He don't use no soap. He washed. I'm not saying that he do. I'm just saying what he looked like. He looked like he rolled. He looked like he belonged with True and them. He looked like he belonged at Carbonation. Don't he, guys? He fit Carbonation well. They don't do that here. Don't use no lotion. A gorilla fish. Look at the men. The men they are so bitchy. They can't even show their face. They got avatars and shit. And then you got the other men who show their face and look like clowns. Like, yes, just, yeah, and funky. I'm almost out of here. I swear for God. I'm not messing with y'all. I just like to see the people who talks about us. I like to see them. Now I bet you all the good looking men they quiet. All the good looking men is quiet. It's always them men that look like that. What you want us to do? Like, oh baby, I'm gonna be such a good wife to you. No the hell we not. No, we not. Shit. I'm not walking with your ass nowhere. Nowhere. Shit. Not looking like that. No. You can't tell me nothing. You can't call me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. I wouldn't even talk to your ass on a panel. Because the minute you come out your mouth, I'm going to make you feel bad. Like, if you don't shut your ugly ass up, your non-deodorant looking ass, your carbonation looking ass. Shoot. He out there with True and shit. He probably like making his poo-poo on the trees and stuff. He on the trees. He making poo-poo on the trees and shit. He's sleeping in his car with True and shit. Him and True ran away with the money. Him and True ran away with the money. Now they sleeping in the tent and shit, right? I cannot. She got all them ugly men. All them, Lord, I ain't calling nobody ugly. But I mean, they ugly. But God, you know, I don't mean ugly because you don't make no mistakes. But you know why I'm calling them ugly, Lord, right? Okay. You got them type of men that support her. Like, we really care what you say. Look at the men that support you. Why would we care what you got to say? Look at your men. And you got the nerve to take money from them. Oh no, I'm done. I'm so done. And he got the nerve to have videos too. Why men then got the nerve to call women hoes, because that's what you could get. You got to pay for that. Come on, women, fat women with his fat ass. We need a damn bra. Now let me be nice. Shantae left that closet open with the happy juice. That's what happened. I snuck in Shantae's closet and got the happy juice. Gonna try to come for somebody. The nerve of you. Talk about what women. You ain't got no women in your life talking shit because you wouldn't look like that. You couldn't get your hair retwisted. You couldn't wash your hair and get your hair twisted. You couldn't put on a training bra before you got on that damn camera. You couldn't fix your teeth. Your damn teeth looking like a effed up train trail. What's that, train rail? The damn teeth looking all effed up. The nerve of you. The nerve of all of your men. All of your men can't even show their face. Please zap this out of here. Zap it. Zap it. Zap it. So zap it. I gotta find another good one. It's like all the rest of them. And you know, it's another one. I'm not gonna thank you so much. It's this other lady. I really like her. But I just don't like when, they feel like they're better than other women. See, that's a mistake these women make when you think that you're better than other women, and then to find out your man cheating with the women that you thought you were better than. Because if she doesn't look all that good, maybe her mouth, how Jay-Z said, she got to work that mouth priceless. You know how to move that head and make that man, feel good and stuff. But you sitting home, patting up your face, putting all that makeup and stuff on, powdering your face and turning into a whole new person with the makeup and all the wigs and stuff. And you doing all of this and you thinking that you're better, calling yourself feminine, but dykes are getting pregnant. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at the world. You gotta laugh at the world, and you gotta laugh at social media. You really have to laugh at social media. It's really funny, and that's what we do is we laugh because we really don't care what y'all men have to say. We really don't care. You could say it until you blue in the face, and you could tell us how you want us to be all you want. It ain't happening. It ain't gonna happen. But y'all keep making y'all money talking about us, and we're gonna talk about you guys too. Especially the other one talking about hoes and stuff, and he got to pay extra. He got to pay that whole extra. He can't even pay the whole regular. If her thing is $25, he got to give her $100 because she got to look at that damn face and the nasty wool hair, the nasty dreads, the nasty, just plain nasty. But anyway, guys, we have had fun. I appreciate you being here. And we're going to be back on this tomorrow. We're going to keep this going. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we're going to have a good night. And don't forget, if you like the channel, be nice. Press the like. If you want to know when the next show is coming on, hit that subscribe and comment. All right, guys. Peace out.